from Ruly Aguirre.
Ruly Aguirre.
¿Qué pasó? He never aged or what? Ruly, who is Ruly Aguirre? A ver.
Well, if I may say so, it's a little bit unsettling talking about myself with Bobby Rosales here in the same room.
He's your role model.
Well, not a role model. He's like an idol. Now,
an idol.
I'll say, I'll make an opening statement, and then if you'd be so nice, Rick, if you shoot a couple of questions, and it'll make more sense, and it's late, and we'll make it short. Anyway, when I got bitten by the bug, seeing Bobby and the energy, and I loved music so much that I made a career out of it. I spent 19 years on the road, consecutive, yes, at a high price. Yes, playing and singing as a single, as a duo, as a trio, depending on the jobs. And along the way, I became if I may say, a good writer. I'm not in the league of players like these guys, the Rod Crosbys, and the Padilla boys, and of course Bobby. But I became a good writer, and I had a string of hits, and that's where I'm at right now.
Nominated for 2 Grammys.
No. Pre-nominated for a Latin Grammy. Pre-nominated for Entre Tus Cosas. That was for Capitol Records for Joe Lopez. That was in 2002. Pre-nominated a Latin Grammy. Yeah, let's get it straight.
Tell us about Univision. What part of your business out there was tied up with Univision?
No, I didn't have any ties to Univision. No,
you didn't?
No, sir.
Okay, I thought you did.
No, I did a record for Warner Brothers, Wea Latina, back in 1992. I did, because I was what they call cantautor, a songwriter that sings his own songs. So I've had a real interesting life. I love music so much, and in fact, now that I'm in my second career, I work for the city, and it is so tough to get used to the everyday living, as opposed to what us musicians go through. It's to be honest with you, I really cannot get used to it.
The 8 to 5, office, it's crap.
But we have to make a living, and times change. Of course, Bobby had a business since I can remember. He was smart. He saw ahead. He saw far ahead into the future. But I made a lot of mistakes. But I am still addicted to music as I was when I was this big. I used to sing in Shine Shoes in Juarez. I used to sing in the buses, in the peluquerias, and I love music so much. I think I've said it 15 times. Rick, say something.
One of the things I admired the most about Ruly, because I played with him a little bit back in the 60s, late 60s at the Knights Club, and when he came in and sang Light My Fire, and I'm talking about Jose Feliciano's Light My Fire, you in the guitar work, you swore Jose Feliciano was in the house because this guy was doing it, and he did it just like Rod did. When Rod did his songs, you'd think Johnny Rivers was singing the songs. This guy right here, I give him all the credit in the world. And I don't know if he was trying to sound like that. I don't really think he was. I think it's just who he is. He is a wonderful person, a great songwriter, a great performer, and one of the guys that I looked up to for many, many years, and I'm so glad to be hooked up with him again. He's a good guy.
And Ruly, which song would you sing in the show, in our rock and roll concert?
I can sing one of my written hits. I mentioned to you that I could sing Un Bouquet de Rosas, made famous by Ram Herrera. Or I can do At Last by
Etta James.
Etta James.
Rock and roll better than that,
Oh, I see. Okay.
So At Last, no? Etta James?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, that would be
But anyway,
so special.
I thank you very much. Being in the midst of you guys, from all of you guys, it's very humbling. And then being next to Bobby, it's just, I don't even want to look at him because it's too humbling, because he's the one that gave me my break.
De veras.
Yeah, and if I ever hurt his feelings in one way or another, I beg for forgiveness. If I ever left the state and left pursuing my dreams and all, it was because I wanted to be like him. And if I hurt his feelings by leaving some 69 years ago, I beg for forgiveness, and I love this bad boy so much.
Thank you. No, there's no forgiveness. No.
So Ruly, would it be a good idea if we could do like a fast song and a slow song?
Of course,
Yeah.
whatever you guys, you know what we can do, and you know what we can't. So you produce it for us, and
And you all will go with it.
yeah.
How about you, a ver, Mr. Rosales?
First of all, just call me Bobby.
Bobby? Ándale.
She kept calling Bobby Senior. I said, "What the hell is calling me Bobby Senior?"
Yeah, because there was a junior, and I said, well, do you want to speak to